Hello and welcome once again to your weekly Angel Oracle card reading with me, Daniel, of Advanced Angel Cards. This reading is for the week of January 26, 2015. Quick side note for anybody who may have missed it, I posted also on this channel a video on it's just a basic primer on making your own prayer beads. Prayer beads are a wonderful non-denominational way to meditate. As you use them, you're actively engaging and you're focused. You're centered on an intention or on a statement or on a prayer affirmation you are making. And it's a very organized practice. And especially for those people who have difficulty quieting their mind or focusing and remaining focused for classic meditation, this is one of the many meditative exercises you can do and get the same result. So if interested, please check it out. This picture represents what I kind of had started as an example in the video, and then this was afterwards I had finished it off. They can be any shape, size, as many beads as you want. They don't have to be a circle, they can be a straight line. Whatever your heart desires, I would encourage you taking some time and making your own so that they resonate with you and your purpose. So with that, we're going to jump right in. And the numerology for this week, as dictated by the angel cards, is 1, new beginnings. Very positive things. We're looking into this week's going to maybe give us some opportunities to reflect, maybe do some releasing, and start new with things. Now, traditionally in numerology, a balanced one is seen as bold, confident, independent leader. Usually it's your engineer types like myself. But beyond that, depending on where you're at, it can almost get a little bossy if you're overbalanced. And if you're underbalanced, it can seem a little like wavering or helpless. That's the traditional definition of a characteristic of a 1. But for this week, and the way that I am presenting it, we are seeing this card showing up as new beginning. So look for the opportunity to create your own new beginnings this week. Now for our angel number this week, we also see 1. Typically speaking, the way I have set the intention to draw these cards to give us a numerology reading and an angel number reading each week now, typically they will be different, but for this week, we see them both showing up as a 1. So we're continuing that new beginnings energy through this week. So we'll have to see how that shows up in our reading. The angel number 1 represents staying positive. Everything you're thinking about right now is coming true. So be sure that you're only thinking about what you desire. Give any fears to God and the angels. So we see another card here, very representative of new beginnings. You're giving the opportunity, you're giving the energy to manifest these new beginnings. So be very careful how you play this next week. Stay upbeat, stay very positive. If somebody brings you down, detach from them. And stay focused on exactly and be specific what it is you want and what you're trying to bring into your reality, because they are listening. And when we are in this new phase, this new beginning, we recently had the new moon, these are the times that your words are most powerful. So be very cautious with your words. Stay very upbeat, very positive, and be very specific about what you're looking for. And then just watch it happen. State it, release it, and let it come back to you. So on with our reading, we have the first card. As we start our week, we see Major Arcana number 1, the Magician, Archangel Raziel. This is the card that I drew that dictated this week's angel number and numerology, because the next 2 cards do not have numerical value, and that's how I determined the numbers for these. Again, no mistake. This is they dictated the new beginnings, and this is setting off on a new beginning. So the message for this card is you are ready, you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. I tend to fall back and repeat stuff I've already said, because I even still get amazed by this. So we're seeing now, leading into this, this card dictated our angel number and our numerology number, both about new beginnings and your powerful ability to manifest these things. And here we see that you are ready and you have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So again, exercise that magic, exercise that energy that's being sent to you as a gift. But we'll manifest what we focus on. People that are in this kind of lifestyle and understand spirituality, that maybe lead a negative life and bad things happen, they tend to understand that they created that reality for themselves. So again, just a reminder, everything is within your reach. You just have to take that step to reach for it. And they're reminding us about manifestation. Be specific and be positive, and stay positive to see it through. Okay, moving on through the week now, we have Page of Air. Now, court cards, which the page is, tends to give us descriptive terms, and oftentimes we can look at those terms as to who they remind us of, and oftentimes this part of the reading will refer to that person. Oftentimes it's ourselves. So we have Page of Air: logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So as we move through the week, you may have some challenges, and typically this happens because we're so focused on staying positive and staying upbeat. That's usually when things will get to us the worst, when it really affects us the most. But just keep in mind, keep your eyes on the prize. So understand there may be some challenges coming up, but the page is one of the royal court. And because of that, she can handle anything that's thrown at her. She is magical, and anything that will come, any challenges that will come her way, she is well equipped to deal with. So understand that because there may be challenges does not mean there has to be setbacks, or has to be, kind of wobbling off the course. It's just all challenges is the way the universe aligns us for divine timing. Sometimes we're moving too quick and we got to slow down a little bit for the rest of everything else to come together right when it has to. So even when you come across these challenges this week, understand that they are in divine order and that they are for your best interest and your best timing to achieve the divine order and divine timing that you are manifesting. Now moving through, now we have the Queen of Earth. Again, a court card. Again, we see these descriptive terms. Now, for the page, we had the logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Now that card dealt with some challenges. So maybe challenges will be coming either from that person, or they'll be coming because you're that person. Now we have the Queen, and the Queen reads Queen of Earth, which again is monetary, it's earthly things, whereas the Page of Air is more about thoughts. Thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So like they knew what the next card was going to be, they kind of forewarned us with the Page of Air that challenges may be coming. They forewarned us with keeping a positive outlook and a positive attitude. Now here we see the Queen, who sees these challenges and is telling you to be sure to deal with them in a kind and understanding manner, so as not to create any karmic ties or put any negative influence on your manifestation. So I love when a reading from start to finish really blends like that, and they all do, just sometimes we don't always see how they mesh or how they link together. This was one of those ones that was so clearly linked together there was no avoiding it. And to me, they're the best ones because it really amazes me when I see that. So, again, all positive stuff, new beginnings, new creations. With that, be very mindful of your thoughts, and as you go through this week, any challenges that come up, greet them. It sounds bizarre, but greet them in a positive, joyous manner so that you will be keeping the positive manifestation energy moving forward. Any challenge is neither positive or negative. It's how we react to it that creates that energy to it. So keep that in mind if, in fact, you do encounter any challenges this week. So that'll wrap us up for one more week here, and I will attempt, this one's getting up a little late, and I will try to get one up next week. Now next week, the collective has asked that we start the channeling work for the channeled text that they wish to release. So I don't know how that's going to play out yet. That may end up consuming the entire weekend. I'm not sure how much we'll be starting with or where we're going. I've had specific instructions on the outlook of the project. I don't know how much they're going to do in a sitting or how much it's going to drain from me. So either way, I'll do my best to get a reading up. If I do not, please understand why. And again, if you're interested in the prayer bead video, it's not the best film video, it's not the best made video, but it's not a difficult project. So it's a video that's enough to kind of, if you had no idea where you'd start, it's a video to get you started, and where you go from there is up to you. So please check that out if you're interested. And if you do make your own prayer beads, I would love to see pictures. Feel free to post them to the Facebook feed. Or you can send them to me directly through a messenger on Facebook or at daniel@advancedangelcards.com. I would love to see what you guys do out there with this. So with that, I bid you once more blessings and farewell.